every once in a while, software updates drop so hard that they practically force every tech lover to pick a side. This time, the rivalry didn't just heat up, it exploded into a full-on style, speed, and smart feature showdown. And the more I tested both ways, the more shocking the differences became, especially in areas you'd never expect. Welcome back, viewers. James here. Like, share, and subscribe for more. Right from the moment you unlock the phone, both systems try to show off their personality. OxygenOS 16 leans heavily into fluid visuals that feel almost alive, while OriginOS 6 fires back with these playful, evolving animations that make even a simple tap feel intentional. The crazy part, they both look similar at first glance, but under the surface, they behave completely differently. That's where things get interesting. The lock screen is where each UI starts revealing its biggest secrets. OriginOS treats it like a mini stage, shifting layouts and elements as you tilt your device, almost like it's reacting to your mood. OxygenOS keeps things cleaner, but adds this clever trick where your wallpaper smoothly transforms into your always-on display, a tiny detail that somehow makes the whole phone feel more premium. And just when you think one has the upper hand, the other surprises you with another customization twist. That back and forth keeps this comparison alive. Once you land on the home screen, the fight gets even closer. OriginOS loves giving you control over the layout with scalable folders and vibrant color tweaks, while OxygenOS hits back with resizable icons, shortcut layers, and a neat icon pack system baked straight into the settings. Moving through the app drawer feels noticeably more ergonomic on OxygenOS, thanks to the bottom search bar. OriginOS stays traditional, which works, but doesn't feel as modern. Then comes the area both brands quietly borrowed inspiration for, the quick settings and the whole interactive island concept. OxygenOS turns it into something genuinely useful by stacking multiple live actions so you never lose track of what's happening in the background. OriginOS goes a little more imaginative, letting you drag images or text into its island space to instantly share or copy. Easily one of the smartest, most underrated tricks I've seen. Each one borrows a little, improves a little, and suddenly the lines between Android and iOS feel blurrier than ever. Performance is where things get shocking. OriginOS 6 is way smoother than people give it credit for. App switching, multitasking, background loading, it keeps up almost step for step. But OxygenOS still protects its reputation with transitions that feel almost hand-tuned. Every animation finishes with this soft landing effect that makes the whole we feel effortless. That difference becomes more obvious the longer you use it. Where things take a major turn is in the smart features category. OxygenOS goes heavy with AI, smarter editing tools, on-device helpers that actually understand context, and Gemini working inside the system instead of sitting on top of it. OriginOS counters with a surprisingly polished office kit that lets you treat your phone like an extension of your laptop, seamless mirroring, drag-and-drop file transfers, even remote access baked directly in. Not flashy, but incredibly practical. Privacy brings another twist. OriginOS offers a tight sandbox mode where you can run apps and store files in a fully isolated environment. OxygenOS keeps it simple but clever, with auto-switching secure keyboards to protect sensitive input. Both are thoughtful, but they take different paths toward the same goal. And then there's the elephant in the room, clutter. OxygenOS stays clean. OriginOS still packs unwanted extras. Even with all the improvements, this is the one area where Vivo holds itself back. By the end of all my testing, it became clear that OriginOS 6 brings the bigger leap, but OxygenOS 16 brings the better refinement. One is evolving fast, the other is maturing beautifully. If you ask me which one I'd take today, I'd lean OxygenOS for the polish, but OriginOS is catching up way faster than anyone expected. And that's what makes this rivalry so fun. Let me know which one you're rocking right now and why. I'll catch you in the next one.